In today's tutorial, let's learn how to do the simple textured blanket, another free pattern available by yarnspirations.com. Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd as well as yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. Today we're going to work on the simple textured blanket. This is a really interesting look. Now it doesn't look as cool in my little photo here as it does in person and on the online photos. The texture is kind of getting mixed up in here because of the color of the ink, but it's a really neat look. Now I've seen this stitch called the crinkle stitch available on different other projects, and this is what is involved in this particular afghan. This is a really quite an easy project to be able to do. It only consists of 2 rows to start, and then it's just a repeating of row number 2 all the way until the very end, until you get your 60 inches all the way down. For this project today you would need, it's got Caron United yarn. Those balls are smaller than the Bernat Super Value yarn, so you can do a substitution if you wish. You'll need that same kind of thickness of the 4-ply worsted yarn, and these are available pretty much online and on stores near you. So you'll need that and a 5mm size H crochet hook today, as you see here, and let's begin and I'll show you how to do this pattern real quick. If you would like to change the size of this particular afghan, it has 157 as your beginning chain, but if you keep them in sets of 2 and then plus 1 at the end, then it works out to be perfect for you. So in order for this pattern to work, you must go like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and when you're satisfied with the length of the chain for the width that you want, you just have to add 1 extra chain in order to keep it in balance. So that's why you kind of see an odd number here of 157. So technically there's actually 156 plus 1. So that's how you would be able to change it if you wanted different sizes. Now this idea is great for scarves and a lot of other concepts. So if you know that it's in multiples of 2 plus 1, you'll be able to be successful each and every time. Let's grab a yarn and our crochet hook and let me show you how to do it right now. So let's begin, and I'm going to start off with a slip knot. So if you're doing the pattern as it says, it's 157 for your chain. I'm just going to do my sets of 1 2. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 2 1 2 1 2 and etc., and then I'm gonna add 1 at the end. So I'm gonna just remember the one that I started with never counts as 1, so I'm gonna go 1 2 and then I go 1 2 1 2 1 2 and then 1 2, and when I get to the length I want, I'm just gonna go 1 and that's it. Okay, so you gotta add that extra 1 at the end, so it's multiples of 2 plus 1. Let's begin our first row. To begin our first row, we're going to start off and it's going to be 1 single crochet second chain from the hook. So we're gonna go just count back. So here's the 1, okay, and then 2. Just turn it over and do the back hump only and 1 single crochet. Then the next chain you're going to do will be a double crochet. So just going in, wrapping, pulling through, pull through 2 and 2, and then the next one is going to be 1 a single crochet. So this whole patterning alternates between 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet every other one. So this one is a double. Okay, so I'll just go across my chain. So the next one is a single, the next one is a double. So this patterning gets rid of all the pesky lines that you typically see in crochet. Usually you see train tracks across your stitches. This particular pattern gets rid of all that. Okay, and I'm just gonna come right here, so it's a double. Okay, single. Now the reason why it's in multiples of 2 is that the very last one should be a double crochet. So whenever we start, we're always going to start off with a single crochet first and then a double. And that's how it just works out to be. So let's begin row number 2, and this is the repeat row for the whole thing. To do the repeat row, it's row number 2. So let's turn our work. So we ended off with the double crochet, and then the next one is a single crochet and then a double. You're going to see that the doubles look like they're squatting and the singles look like they're sitting up. This squatting is what makes the whole afghan have texture. So whenever we begin a row, we're just going to chain up 1 first, and we're going to double our single crochet in the top of the double crochet. Then the next one we're gonna start our repeat pattern. So this one is a double crochet. The next one is a single crochet. So when I'm doing this I would go like double, single, and you're going to get used to it. And this is double, and single and double. You may get tired of saying that by the end. Single, and you should always end up with being a double crochet at the very end. Okay, do you see the texture starting to take shape? So let's begin. So let's turn our work and we're gonna go for row number 2 once again, and we're gonna just keep repeating row number 2 over and over and over. So to begin, chain 1, and the first one is gonna be a single because the double is right underneath it, and then the next one is a double. And a single and a double and a single and a double. I really like this stitch. This stitch is grossly underestimated as far as I'm concerned. It looks amazing once you get a big enough sample to see really how it works out, but well, I guess you can see it in the pattern. Remember, the final one is a single, so this one will be a double. Okay, so let's see. So you don't really see the lines necessarily going across like you would. So turning our work, just begin again, just one chain, single in the top of the double crochet, and then double. And single and double and single. So this is called a crinkle stitch. Not sure why it's called that. I would just think that it makes some of the stitches look like it's squatting. I don't really have a technical reason why that's called that, but it seems like it makes sense to me. So you're gonna just do it until you get to the length that you want, and basically you're just gonna go around the outside, and you were just going to do a single crochet evenly around the blanket. So you can just do a single crochet around the sides and then around the bottom and then the other side. And this is how you would do the simple textured blanket, and it really is that simple, and you got a little bit of texture at the same time. Until next time, it's Mikey on behalf of the Crochet Crowd as well as Yarn Inspirations. Stay tuned for more free ideas and patterns coming up real soon. Until then, we'll see you. Bye bye.